hard choice. I like all of these, obviously. I think right now, our best friend would be the refresh. But I mean, we always need incorruptible just to get through a run, you know? Helps us out a little bit. Yeah, let me go for the incorruptible. Let me pick something like, man, I don't know. Let me pick up, let me pick up a incorruptible on Harvest Inscription. I feel like that's going to be one of the dice that we're going to want to replay a lot. So, if we do replay it a lot, then we get that chance of getting an incorruptible. So that'll be great. Okay, seems like a pretty standard first hand. We have got the Cosmic Orb. That's awesome. Would it kill me right off the bat or anything like that? So you're gonna deal 2 corruption to yourself, so let me not burn this action on you. And you're gonna deal 5 damage to me otherwise, so I'll survive. We're good to go, we're good. Ooh, seems kind of interesting. You're gonna definitely kill me if I don't do anything about this. So how can we heal if we can heal? See a boost? Let me just go ahead and get that. We'll have that for next turn. We probably should get up to full. We can help it, because you're gonna... Oh yeah, you're gonna overcorrupt yourself. Ooh, okay, can I reroll this then? Reroll this. Apologies for the cut. My mom just gave me some breakfast because she's nice and she loves me. So I guess I'll be just eating this for the rest of the stream. What was I doing? I think I was trying to re-roll this so I don't die. So you're gonna deal 3 damage. You're gonna deal 2, which should be fine, except you're gonna overcorrupt yourself. So let me try to get like a 2 or a 3 here. That should be fine. No! Oh, it's horrible. Okay, can we rotate and get some shielding then? That might be the only way to get us out of here. If I rotate, then shield myself, but I can't use either of these, right? Actually, no, I should use both of them to get back up to full. What is that? 5 damage plus 4, so 9. So I should be able to tank that and be stuck at 1 health, I believe. Ah, you had a shield on you. Ah, great. Okay, great. Not quite as stuck as I was about to be. You ever notice how some of the Orion dice look like they're like hand-drawn in MS Paint? Not that MS Paint is a bad thing. It's kind of weird how some of his dice are the only dice with that style. It's like they hired an artist and they're like, oh, we need you to finish Orion's dice. And then they just did that in Paint, whereas everything else looks like it was done in some other program. I think it gives him a cool little character to his dice, like that hand-drawn character, but I don't know, I just feel like it stands out. Anyways, this is a good hand. We can't use this, unfortunately, but this is a good hand. That'll be some extra damage. So we can use that. Use this for a little extra damage, but probably want to rotate my orbs first before I do that. And it looks like you're going to cause an overcorruption, actually. Ooh, so... I guess if we're going for the overcorruption anyways, maybe let me trigger that now, and then we'll deal with that later. So, 4 damage now, plus 3? But I have a shield, so I should be stuck on 1 pip, if I do my math right. Now you're about to overcorrupt yourself, so let me maybe trigger that if I can do so safely. Or you'll do it for me, either way. Holy moly, this hand. Okay. Oh man. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? So we're gonna have an overcorruption. So 4 damage plus 2, so 6. That's not too bad. Can we get up to full health, though? Is the question. We can definitely deal a lot of damage, because we can rotate to the Cosmic Orb and use this and this, so that's a lot of damage. We can discard one of these. It's probably going to be this one here, because it doesn't give us much wiggle room. We have to use this on an enemy, whereas either of these, we could use it on myself, but... And then we can conjure the Cosmic Orb again, so we can probably get this guy out of here at least. Well, that's not too bad. It's just a question of can we heal and not lose a life, which is going to be Claromancy's job, I believe. And maybe a good reroll. So let's try it. Let's go ahead and rotate. Let's go ahead and reroll all of these. Okay. Not a good reroll, unfortunately. Not a good reroll. I wish I could use that, I just can't. If I send this out to you, that's going to cause another overcorruption. And I can't heal with any of these. That's going to be damage towards the enemy, this is going to be damage towards the enemy, this is going to be damage towards the enemy. Oh! Oh, you know what though? I see I do have a death bomb. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. I have a death... or, not a death bomb. I have a shield to protect from the death bomb. My bad. I have a shield to protect from the death bomb. But you are going to get overcorrupted. Ooh, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Yeah, I think this might be a life loss. I can't see any reason. I can't see any way to get out of this without losing a life. So if we, if we conjure our orb, it's probably going to take you out. Because I'm pretty sure this deals damage to the... Oh no, it's a random enemy. I thought it was the enemy with the least amount of health. But this would probably get you out of there. But the death bomb would set off the overcorruption, and we would die. And if we overcorrupt you now, we would still die. we don't do any of that, we're just not gonna live. There's no reason that we would live. Okay, well, I guess in that case, let's just try to get as much damage as we can then. Alright, well. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. If we had like one more rotation in there, that'd be great, but just couldn't afford it. My God, these hands are just horrible. Do another re-roll. And it looks like at this point, if you get overcorrupted, it's not too big of a deal because we can survive most of that. 4 damage plus 1. We would survive at this point, but we have to deal with these corrupt actions here. Let me think. If I use this, that's another life loss. If I use this, I should be okay. And then I can maybe use this, and you wouldn't kill me. Oh, but I can discard it. Okay, great. There we go. Let me just go ahead and rotate orbs so we can get on the defensive end here, so we don't lose another life. And been getting really bad luck here. Damage here isn't bad though. It's just these corrupt actions again. Come on, man, really? Why does it feel like the bad luck in this game is weighted? I don't know if I'm crazy in saying that, but it feels like every time I have some kind of corrupt action on a die, then I try to re-roll it to get to another non-corrupt action. This feels like most of the time that doesn't happen, even though it is way more likely to land on a purify action than a corrupt action, right? I don't know. To me, it feels like they're a little bit weighted, but that's just me. I see some stuff we can do here, though. Maybe. It isn't really looking all that great, but I think the only thing we can do here is use this. That would just straight up kill us. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to lose another life, because can't use that to heal, and you're gonna get overcorrupted regardless. So that's another life loss. Man, horrible luck on the rerolls. Well, this is horrible. This is just horrible. You know what, though? This isn't quite that bad of a run. I think we've just been getting bad luck. So, I would say you can probably retry this if we die and do about the same thing, but just gotta hope that we get better luck. This could be cool. I could rotate my orb, trigger Astrium, which shouldn't kill you yet, so I shouldn't be, caught by the death bomb or anything. Right? I can rotate my orb, get 2 Astrium, and that'll set this off. And then I can use this, right? Oh yeah, look at that. 28 damage? We should have been using that earlier. I don't think we had a chance to do that, but it would have been nice. Okay. At least we made it out. Oh, oscillate. That's what I was looking for. Kind of. We need just the counter rotation, but still not bad. Because we can get, something out of the knowledge orb at least. It's not bad. Oh, there it is. There it is. But we do have Serenity. I always like using Serenity. I think it's maybe a little bit better if we get this right now, though. Serenity, unfortunately, is only going to speed up the fights, which is not great for us right now because we need to stall the fights if we want to use Astrium 4 times in a single, I think it's a single turn, not even during the whole battle, just a single turn. What is this? I don't recognize this one. Whenever Cosmic Orb deals Purification to a target with Light Shield, multiply that purification by the amount of Light Shield. Ah, that's not bad. If we're in a pinch, I could see that being very useful. What are these other two, though? Every 20 times you deal Purification, double it? No thank you. It's not going to help us out that much. Whenever you receive Corruption during your turn, a random enemy receives 1 Purification for each. And whenever a Sentinel receives Corruption, a random enemy receives 2 Purification. Also not bad. I would take either one of these. This could get us out of a pinch, I think. Except the only issue is that we'd have to have Light Shield and the Cosmic Orb active, which is going to be a bit of a hassle to try to set up every time. So let me just go for this. Because yes, it'll speed up the fights a little bit, which is against our best interests, but it'll shave off a good amount of health for us. So we don't have to worry about it. So I don't mind that too much. We still don't have much of a way to generate Astrium. A bit unfortunate. Let me go ahead and copy the retrograde. I've been saying I need more of those. That's going to be about our best option for generating Astrium. We get a good rotation in there, a good counter rotation, a good oscillate in there. That should generate at least a few Astrium for us. Okay. Go and block some of this damage. Can't do that. Easy money, easy money. Can't use either of those. Five damage. How is that going to look? We do need to heal. We do need to heal. It'll be easy enough, though. There we go. Here we go. Okay, see some good stuff here. We do need to heal up to full, unless we want to die. Don't see a way we can do that. At least not right off the bat. Okay, I can use this to heal. That'll be it. Cosmic Orb needs to be active though, so we got to do that like now. So let me discard a couple of these, or at least one of them. I can re-roll this one. There we go. Okay. So how do we want to do this? We want to heal with this, of course. And then I do see we have an opportunity to get to the Knowledge Orb, which is going to be great for all these Astrium actions, obviously, but we're just going to lose the damage from that Cosmic Orb. Which maybe is not the worst thing in the world, because we do have this Revolution, so we can use that to get back to the orb if we need to. Let me do that. Let me go ahead and rotate, and then if we need to, we'll just rotate again. Now we get a chance to see my idea is going to work at all. So basically the idea is we can use Conjure a lot with this. That'll generate a good amount of Astrium. If we have Oscillate, that'll do some good stuff for us. We can do that now, actually. We can do Oscillate right now. If we... if we have one of these, that'll get us even more Astrium if we Oscillate, so that'll be great. And all of that should be fine. And then if we throw on top of that, if we throw... where is it? The Astral Rebound on top of that, we get some replay chances. If we get some more refreshes... We can use Claromancy a little bit more to try to, tease out a few more replays of all of that. If we can somehow get Conjure to refresh a lot more. And ideally, if we chain all of that together within a single turn, then that should, get us to where we need to go. But obviously, I mean, that's just a lot of luck and, chaining together different actions. So, I think we can do all of that, but we gotta get lucky. We gotta make sure our Sentinels don't interfere. Like I can't remember the name of the attack, but that auto attack at the beginning of a turn. A discharge, maybe. They have that sometimes. So yeah, we could do something like that. We get more of those oscillates if we get more counter rotations and more refreshes. For now, we just kind of have to struggle a little bit, it looks like. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, I get shielding though. I get shielding. Doesn't look like I can get rid of the Shadow Mantle this turn. Just gonna have to shield myself. But let me take a risk. Let me discard this. No! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh. No! Oh my god, see what I mean? How are we getting this unlucky with the rerolls every time? I just don't get it. We gotta just rotate here. I don't know if that'll shield us completely, though. I don't think it will, actually. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Never knew how tricky this fight was with Orion. I mean, I get he's the hardest character, but still, come on. These hands are just horrible, man. I can't do much with these. Maybe I'm just not seeing some kind of strategy that we can use, but I mean, like, what am I supposed to do when we have Shadow Mantle for the whole fight, right? Like, come on. At the very least, we have some shielding, so it's still okay, I guess. Please just give me a counter rotation. I know we just had one, but like, let me get another one. You know what, though, staying on the Devotion Orb for now is not all bad. I think we may be able to start leveraging some of the corrupt actions as well. Because now, if we take a little bit of damage, it'll return it back to the boss. Right? That's how that works. When I receive corruption during my turn. Yeah, so if we hurt ourselves purposely a few times, then we can get some extra damage out. Obviously, it's a little risky, but we can do that. Okay, this will be interesting. We have a counter rotation down there, and we have a corrupt action. We're going to take 4 damage this turn, and we have a lot of Shadow Mantle. So, if we were going to do something, we have to try to get at least 4 shield on ourselves. You know what? We could get 3 with the Devotion Orb, so that's not bad. Do that. Looks like we should discard this, because we can't use that without having 9 Astrium. Can't quite do that. So now, we should be able to rotate the orb and get some good damage out. Oh, and we have a refresh here, so if we need to get some more shield later, we can do that. Okay. Okay. That's not bad at all. Awesome. Okay, alright, alright. This is great. We can heal using this. If we get a good reroll here, we can heal using one of these. And then the area purify. Show me something good. Okay. We didn't get the 2 here, but still not bad. Maybe it is. And I do need some shielding. Well, let me rotate, and then I will shield myself. Use Conjure.